ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம்.
There is an interesting and a very important question which is asked. It's about addiction among children, kids, towards lust, anger, smoking, and other sexual desires. So, how can we deal with this? This is the question. This is a very big problem in the society now. With the advent of smartphones, things have become much worse. Everyone has access to different types of videos, content in their mobile phone itself without any much of censorship. Previously, even if you had to watch something on TV, parents or elders will be around and we cannot just watch everything. We can only watch what is acceptable in the family. But now with this mobile phone having unlimited content which stimulates lust, anger, violence and other addictions, it's a big danger. So ideally, the children need to be guided right from their childhood, right from when they are very, very young. The parents have major responsibility here. They cannot just let the kids be watching the mobile phone always. In fact, parents will take most of the credit or blame for the attitude and actions of the children. If the children do well, parents will be praised. If the children don't do well, it will be the parents who are to be blamed. So parents have great responsibility in first of all understanding these principles very clearly, right from the difference between Atma and body, understanding the goal of Atma, understanding the nature of Atma. These important principles are explained in our Sanatana Dharmam, in our SrIvaishNava Sampradayam very, very clearly. If we go through the works of Alvars and Acharyas, we can easily understand the pitfalls of materialistic enjoyment, pleasures, and we can see the great value of pursuing devotion towards Bhagavan. So we must be well educated in these principles and we must put them in practice also. It is not just theoretical. And when the parents do it well, the children will naturally follow in the same manner. If the parents keep watching movies, watching cricket, soccer, entertainment, going out once every week for eating or ordering food all the time from outside, these will be observed by the children and they will develop into the same design pattern. In fact, they will be even worse because that is the nature of the world. So parents have a great responsibility. Now everyone has some addiction, whether it is materialistic enjoyment, drugs, lust, watching movies, chit-chatting with friends all the time, just gossiping. There are different types of addiction. They are all traps. They'll be nice when we get into them, but once we get into them, they'll torment us. We will neither be able to escape from them nor will be able to get any pleasure out of them. It will be a total torment only. We have to see the graphic representation which are shown for those who are addicted to whatever it may be. For example, some are addicted to cigarettes. So people show very graphic pictures of smokers ending up with holes in their chin, mouth, and getting cancer and suffering greatly. So these graphic images sometimes will make some impact and make people give up those addictions. But when they are totally addicted, it will be difficult to bring them out of it. The process will be very long. So one has to have determination to come out of that addiction. So it is better to avoid getting into such addictions. It is better to understand from the life experiences of others and see what dangers these addictions will lead to. So here there is a shared responsibility between parents and children, where the parents have to teach the children right from their childhood. When they start speaking, when they start understanding, we must teach them about deeper principles. We should not just hesitate. Oh, let them learn when they become 40, 50 years old. Because who knows, nobody's life is guaranteed how long they will live. So right from the young age, they must be taught about important fundamental principles of Sanatana Dharma, our SrIvaishNava Sampradaya. When they have the knowledge, at least when they are put in situations where there is peer pressure or where they look at others like movie stars or sports persons and try to imitate them in certain aspects, in certain enjoyments. At least these learnings which they learnt when they were young will try to stop them from overdoing it. At that moment they may be just enthusiastic and do something, but these learnings will make them think twice before they indulge too much. So these are some tips on how we can help children getting into addictions. For that, mainly the parents have to be very, very well realized about our SrIvaishnava principles, SrIvaishnava lifestyle. Previously there were joint families where multiple people will be watching over children, but nowadays it's just the father and mother, and both of them will be probably working very hard, which damages their health and also damages their family situation. So the children are almost unattended and directionless, clueless. They are just going in their own ways. These kind of situations should be curbed. They should not be allowed. Someone should be always watching over the children, guiding them whenever they need some guidance. So these are some aspects to think about. Children should also think about the dangers which they are getting into by going into addictions, because that will have long-term impact. Their entire life may be with trauma. So they have to be very careful what they engage in, how they indulge in these activities. As long as they are taking directions from elders, following the basic principles of our dharma, they can be assured of a peaceful and simple and even blissful life.
ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம்.
To learn such valuable information about our Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, please download Koyil, KOYIL app from Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Our website is koyil.org, KOYIL.org.